Episode number 89. Hello, you're listening to the Career Changemaker podcast. Having the courage to leave a career that you have worked hard to build and try something else can be tough. So in each episode, we dive into key career change strategies so that you have a clear understanding of what is required to transition into a new role or a new industry without feeling like you have to start at the bottom or have to take a massive pay cut, because ain't nobody got time for that. If you are ready for frank and honest discussions about how to become a career change maker, keep listening. I'm your host, lawyer turned career strategist and executive coach, Janine S. Brand. Are you eager to get unstuck and figure out what you would actually like to do with your career next? Have you been going around in circles trying to figure it out but getting no further forward? If so, you're going to love today's sponsor, my signature group program, the Career Clarity Academy. Changing career direction can feel overwhelming and daunting, but it doesn't have to be. In my signature program, we give you clear, step-by-step, proven processes for getting completely clear on what it is that you want to do and understanding how you can leverage your existing experience and position yourself to attract and land a dream role. To find out more, head over to lightboxcoaching.com/academy. Hello, and welcome to the show. It is wonderful to be chatting with you today. If you are new to the show, welcome. If you are a long-time listener and you are wondering what's happened because we used to be the Careers Beyond Motherhood podcast, then I'm here to let you know that we've had a bit of a rebrand, and our focus going forward is really going to be on career change and helping you become a career change maker and overcoming some of those blocks and challenges that have kept you feeling stuck, frustrated and bored in the role that you're in, and give you the tools that you need and the strategy that you need so that you can actually move towards having a role that you absolutely love and being able to show up in a way that is fully aligned with you as a person and helps you to make the impact in the world that you really want to make. So I am super excited about all that we have coming up for you. The first thing that I'm super excited to share with you is the Career Changemaker Sprint. So over the next 5 days and 5 episodes, I'm going to be sharing with you some key things that you really need to be considering and working through so that you can kickstart your career change. Okay, so I want you to tune in each day as we dive into a different aspect of your career change journey. I've been working with some really awesome clients over the past year in my group coaching program, the Career Clarity Academy. And there are some key things that have come up in that program that I recognize are things that hold people back or things that people really don't think about when it comes to their career change. So what I'm doing over the next 5 days in this Career Changemaker Sprint is I'm going to be pulling out a few of the exercises and the few areas of focus that I've shared with my coaching clients. And I want to share them with you here on the podcast so that you can get going with your career change instead of feeling stuck. Okay, so let's dive in to the first day's content. All right, so let's start off with day 1. Today, we are going to be talking about a piece of the puzzle that's really, really important that I think sometimes people overlook. And that is for you to consider why it is that you want a career change. So it may be that you're in a place where you're feeling frustrated in the role that you're in. You feel undervalued, you feel like you're overlooked. Perhaps you feel bored in the work that you're doing, or maybe you found yourself in a role and you thought to yourself, how did I get here? I didn't really intend to get here, but I'm here and I've been here for a long time and I don't see myself progressing and I don't really want to progress where I am, but what else would I do? What else could I do? You might be in a position where your industry has been adversely affected by all that's going on with the global pandemic, and you're saying, well, I need to do something else, or I need to line myself up for something else, but I'm not sure what it is that I want to do. So I want you to really think through why is it that I want a career change? Why have I been saying to myself, I need to do something, I need to make a move? The reason why it's important for you to get clear on that is because your why is really going to inform the types of steps that you take going forward and the type of transition that you make. So if you're not clear on why you're even doing this, when you're going through the process, which isn't necessarily an easy process, there will come times where you feel like I want to give up, or there's no point me doing this, or this particular piece of the puzzle is too hard to execute. And if you're not clear on your why and you haven't got yourself to the place where you're like, okay, this is why I'm doing this and it's a good enough reason for me, then it's going to be harder for you to follow through. So the first day task for you is to take some time to consider, why is it important for me to make a career change right now? And let's not stay surface level with this. I want to encourage you to go a bit deeper by using an exercise called the 5 whys. And this is something that I walk my clients through to help them to really determine what their motivation is for the action that they want to take. So here's how it works. So the exercise that you're going to go through is called the 5 why exercise. And this is a process that was actually first used by a Japanese car company that wanted to get to the root of a problem really, really quickly. And so they applied the 5 why exercise. And this is what I want you to apply so you can establish what your real, true motivation is for making your career change. So what you're going to do is ask yourself why, and you're going to come up with an answer. And that first answer that you come up with isn't going to be the answer that we stay with. So you're going to get your first answer, and then you're going to ask yourself why again. And then when you get that answer, you're going to ask yourself why again. And you do it 5 times to get to the root cause of your desire to make a career change. So let me give you an example. So if I was to say, I want to make a career change because I am bored at my job. And then I would ask myself, okay, so why is it important to make a career change because you're bored at your job? It's important to make a career change because I'm bored, because I feel like life is too short to be wasting time. And then I'd ask myself, well, why do you feel like life is too short to be wasting time? Why is time so valuable? And then I would say something like, I've experienced loss in my life and I know that time is precious and I don't want to feel like I haven't been able to fully utilize my talents and my skills in the work that I do. Okay, so why is it important for you to use your talent and your skills in the work that you do? Because I want to leave a legacy. I want to know that I've made a difference in the world. And so I don't just want to be doing work for the sake of doing work. Okay, so why is it important to leave a legacy? It's important to leave a legacy because I believe that I've been placed here for a reason, and I don't want to live my life feeling like I haven't fulfilled my purpose. Okay, so that's just me doing it off the top of my head. But essentially, the reason why I would want to move from a role that I wasn't happy with is because purpose and doing something that leaves a legacy is really important to me. So now we have a situation where instead of me saying, okay, I really need to change career now and make a career move because I'm bored, which may or may not be highly motivating to me in the long term, I now know that I need to make a move because my legacy is at stake and my ability to fulfill my purpose is at stake. Right? So do you see the difference between staying surface level with your reason and really digging deep and asking yourself difficult questions to get to the root cause of why it is you want to make the career change now? So that's what I want to challenge you to go ahead and do the 5 why exercise. And I would love for you to head over to my private Facebook group, Career Change Made Simple, and share in there what your 5 whys are. We're going to be hanging out in that group all week, and there's going to be times within the week that I'm going to be showing up and doing some live streams and interacting with everyone who's going through this sprint. So I'd love for you to do that and join us there. So if you go to lightboxcoaching.com/join, that will take you to the Facebook group, and I'll also pop that in the show notes for this episode, which you can find at lightboxcoaching.com/episode 89. And so I would love to hear about your why. What is your reason? Spend some time doing that and then come and connect with me over in the Facebook group. And if you also like hanging out on Instagram, why not tag me over on Instagram at Career Changemaker and let me know how you're getting on with today's exercise. So I'll be back again tomorrow, so do tune in. Make sure that you subscribe to the podcast so that you get notified when the next episode goes live, and we will be talking about the next topic in this 5-day series. I look forward to speaking to you again tomorrow. Bye. Thank you for listening to this episode of the Career Changemaker podcast. If you have enjoyed what you've heard today, then head over to iTunes or wherever it is that you listen to podcasts and leave us a rating and review. And don't forget to subscribe so that you can hear when the next episode goes live. And if you like hanging out on Instagram, then I would love for you to tag me and let me know what you really thought about the episode over there at Career Changemaker. Until next time, keep working towards your career goals, and we will speak very, very soon.